Sri Sai Ram. Hearty welcome to Sri Sathya Sai Lok Seva Gurukulam online classes in a very interesting chapter. Correct? Physical and chemical changes. So let us just revise what you have studied so far. Are you ready? Okay. Come on, give a smile. Okay. Be happy and make others happy. At least for 20 minutes, sit properly. Okay? Let us see. Different kinds of changes we see around us. Yesterday also we discussed about that. So what are the changes you observe? Blooming of flower, is it not? And in your inside your home, milk becoming curd, melting of ice, etc., etc. Correct? So life is full of mysteries. Once the curd is formed, you cannot get back the milk. Is it not? So when you churn the curd, what happens? You get butter. If you boil the butter, what you get? Ghee. So if ghee is cooled, you won't get curds. You won't get butter. And butter also, if it is heated, you won't get milk. So it is irreversible, what you call. Very interesting. Whereas a change in a substance, physical properties is changed, that is called physical change. For example, water when heated, it becomes steam, and water when cooled becomes ice. So steam and ice are different forms of water only. Is it not? For example, steam is nothing but the gaseous form of water. Ice is the solid form of water. So this type of change is called as physical change. It's a temporary change. Whereas a change in which one or more new substances are formed is called chemical change. The other name is chemical reaction. Here you find some new substance formed. Is it not? So this is a new substance we get. So when a new substance is formed, here there is no new substance. We call it as a chemical change, also called as chemical reaction. For example, milk becoming curd, burning of magnesium. Also we have seen one more activity, a blade becoming brown. A blade kept in copper sulfate solution becomes brown. Correct? So these are the things we have seen in the previous class. Coming to home assignment, classify the changes involved in the following process as physical or chemical changes. Photosynthesis, it is a chemical change. Dissolving sugar in water, it is a physical change. Burning of coal is a chemical change. Why it is chemical? Coal, when it is burned, it becomes carbon dioxide. So new substance is formed, correct? So similarly, sugar in water is a physical change because it can be brought back. So whereas photosynthesis, what is photosynthesis? It is preparation of food in plants. How do they prepare food? They take 4 things called as sunlight. Come on, what else? Other 3 things, can you tell? You already studied photosynthesis, correct? Sunlight, come on. You have carbon dioxide, mineral water, and also we see chlorophyll. So chlorophyll is the green part of a leaf. These four, in combination prepare food in plants, and that process is called photosynthesis. Why it is called photo? Photo means light. So here there is a use of sunlight. That's why the word photosynthesis. Synthesis means combination of all this. Okay. Coming to fourth one, melting of wax. So when the wax melts, it takes the form of liquid form. When that liquid wax is cooled, it becomes solid form. So it is a physical change. Beating of a aluminum to make aluminum foil is physical change, because that aluminum foil can be brought back to aluminum, and hence it is called physical change. Understood? Okay, note down if you are not noted down. Now coming to the next question. Have you tried it? So here are some statements which are true. You must tell which is true or false. If it is false, correct it. For example, cutting a log of wood into pieces is a chemical change. Is it chemical? No. It is a physical change. Why it is a physical change? Because the wood, once it is cut, it becomes small pieces. That has all the properties of the wood. There is no new substance formed. Therefore, it is called as a physical change. Formation of manure from leaves. So manure, when once it is formed, it will take a new form, and especially cow dung is used there. Is it not? Especially children of farmers know it, how manure is formed. So that is a chemical change, because it forms a new substance, which is very important for the growth of plants. You might have heard about organic farming. Heard? Organic products. So organic paddy is also available, fruits are also available, vegetables also available. So very good thing. So it is a physical change. Okay, have you tried it? Iron pipes coated with zinc do not get rusted easily. True, because there will be no formation of what is called rust because of coating with zinc. Coating with zinc. Okay. So these are the answers for the home assignment. One more last question is there. State whether the following statements are true or false. In case a statement is false, write the correct statement in your notebook. Iron and rust are the same substance as. In the last class you have studied about rusting. In the rainy season, if iron is exposed, kept for a long time, it gets rusted. We have seen how the gate locks are rusted. Correct? So there, is it the one and the same or different, they are asking. It is false, because iron and rust are different substances. Rust is an oxide of iron. What is the formula for rust? Rust is ferric oxide, Fe2O3 2H2O. The rusting will take place only in rainy season. So it is called ferric oxide. hydrated ferric oxide. It happens in the rainy season or in moist air only. Okay. Condensation of steam is not a chemical change. So, it is a physical change. That's why it is true. Okay. Now, coming to topics for today. Some more activities on chemical change. Chemical change involves formation of one or more new substances. That's why the name chemical. One interesting activity you have seen in your home only. How many have grandparents in home? Most of you, correct? They love you so much. You also love them so much. Usually, kids love their grandparents more than their parents. And also, grandparents have more attachment to their grandchildren than their own sons or daughters, correct? Usually, it is not generalized. And there, these grandparents use what is called betel leaves and arecanut and chunam. The betel leaves are green color, arecanut is brown in color, chunam is white in color. All these are mixed and kept in the mouth. How many are eaten like that? Okay, at least you might have seen your grandparents eating it. What happens? All the three lose their colors. The leaves which are green becomes red. The arecanut which was brown becomes red. Chunam which is white becomes red. All the three will become red. And your mouth also will be red. It's a chemical change. Is it not? Especially in when you go to some marriages or some festivals there and there, you have tasted it, or at least you have seen your grandparents using it. Not all. So let us see one more activity. Already we have seen two activities. One of rusting of iron or burning of magnesium. Second one is blade becoming brown in color when it is kept in the copper sulphate. Here is the third one. A teaspoonful of vinegar is taken in a test tube. What is vinegar? It is a solution of what? Acetic acid. ACETIC, acetic acid in water is called vinegar. It is very sour to taste. Its formula is, of course, you are going to study later, but let it know it. CH3COOH. That COOH is called acid group or carboxyl group. So, acetic acid in water is called vinegar. To that vinegar, what you must do? You must add a pinch of baking soda. Why it is called baking soda? It is used in kitchen, also called as sodium bicarbonate. So, baking soda is nothing but sodium hydrogen carbonate also you can call, or you can call sodium bicarbonate. When this vinegar is mixed with sodium bicarbonate, what happens? We hear a hissing sound and there will be bubbles of carbon dioxide gas. Immediately it comes. So what you must do? Take a test tube with vinegar, add some soda to it. So immediately gas start coming up. Just like you might have seen in soda, lemon juice, soda and all. When you just open that bottle, what happens? Suddenly the gas comes out. Correct? That gas is nothing but carbon dioxide. How do you test it? How do you say it is carbon dioxide? That can be done by passing it through lime solution. Okay? So reaction is vinegar acetic acid plus baking soda, also called sodium bicarbonate, gives carbon dioxide plus other substances. Of course, this reaction will be coming in next future classes. Okay, so this is a reaction. Anyway, what is important here is that a new substance called carbon dioxide is formed. Okay, so very interesting experiment. You can try it. And one more interesting thing I will tell you. Take a beaker or a gas jar and fill it with water and add some vinegar, a few drops of vinegar, then a pinch of baking soda. Okay, before adding baking soda, you put some buttons like this, thin buttons. If color buttons are there, well and good. Put some buttons. Will you try it? What happens? There will be production of carbon dioxide. So the carbon dioxide produces, the buttons will go up and down. Very, very interesting. That's why I told beaker or glass jar. You can see it because it is transparent. Suppose you do it in a tumbler, you can't see it, you can enjoy it. Please do that. Enjoy that. It's called dancing doll experiment. Even you can take naphthalene balls also. Any lighter materials. Okay. It's a very interesting experiment. You can do it. So carbon dioxide gas thus produced is passed through freshly prepared lime water. What is lime water? That is called calcium hydroxide. Note the names. Some of the new names you are getting now. You are going to study in detail later. But now you let me know. Let all of you know the names. Calcium hydroxide. So here is a test tube having one hole rubber cup. It is fitted with a bent tube and you are taking vinegar and baking soda and carbon dioxide gas comes. So the gas that is produced will pass through the pipe. So this is the gas that is produced and this is what is called lime water, nothing but calcium hydroxide. So what happens? When this carbon dioxide is passed through lime water, the solution which was light in color becomes milky. It was transparent earlier. It becomes milky. Why it becomes milky? Because of formation of the lime water becomes milky. Formation of calcium carbonate. So reaction is carbon dioxide plus lime water becomes calcium carbonate plus water. And equation is carbon dioxide is CO2, lime water is calcium hydroxide, calcium carbonate is CaCO3 plus water. Okay, equation always should be balanced. Here there is one Ca, here also one Ca. 1C, 1C. H is 2 here, H is 2 here. O is 2 plus 2, 4 here, 3 plus 1, 4 here. Equation is balanced. So this calcium carbonate is the reason for milkiness or becoming white in color. So very interesting experiment. You can try yourself with very cheap materials available in kitchen only. Okay. So what do you observe in all these activities? You observe that a new substance is formed. When magnesium is burnt, a new substance called magnesium oxide is formed. When a blade is kept in copper sulfate solution, the blue color solution becomes green color, and there will be formation of copper on the blade. And now recently we see that when vinegar is added to sodium bicarbonate, nothing but baking soda, carbon dioxide is formed. The carbon dioxide gas, when passed through lime solution, it becomes milky in nature. So in all this, what you see, that there are new substances formed. So hence we come to conclusion, a chemical change is a change in which one or more new substances are formed. It is also called a chemical reaction. Note down, come on all of you. Once again, chemical change is a change in which one or more new substances are formed. It is also called chemical reactions. Okay, so the reactions we already seen now, and some more interesting reactions. Digestion of food. How many eat food every day? I will eat. Of course, some eat with pressure. Most of them eat with all interest. So eat with all interest, enjoy. Especially you must eat more of vegetables, and drink sufficient water. Okay. So when you eat, when you eat the substances like vegetables, fruits, etc., digestion take place. For example, suppose you are eating idli and chutney. You like it? Yes, some of you like it. Or at least masala dosa, for example. Eat that masala dosa. While eating it is masala dosa. After eating, what happens? You won't get masala dosa, correct? Tomorrow the color, everything will change. So what happened there? The shape, the size, the color, everything changed. For example, apple you are eating, so nice it is, apple. Before eating it is apple. After eating, suppose you cut your hand, you will get apple? No. What do you get? Blood. Food become blood. Who makes it that? That is a chemical change. It is a chemical reaction. So digestion of food is a chemical reaction. Whatever you eat, it becomes blood and gives energy. But don't forget to chant mantra also. Brahmarpanam brahmahavi brahmagno brahmanahutam brahmaivatena gantavyam brahmakarma samadhina aham vaishvanaro bhutva praninam dehamashitaha pranapana samayuktaha pachamennam chaturvidam om shanti shanti shantihi. That mantra you have to chant. Then whatever food you eat now, the sin of the food will not come to us. Okay, then ripening of fruits. Mango, for example. The mango which is fresh in the trees, it will be green in color. It is sour to taste also. Same mango, if it is kept in a basket with grass and all, it gets ripened. Then it becomes very sweet. Correct? So the bitterness goes there. Fermentation of grapes. When a grapes is kept for some time in a closed atmosphere, it becomes wine actually. Production of plastics, detergents, etc. So all chemical processes when new substances are formed. Okay. So these are some of the examples, you can go on listing out. Now do you know this? During chemical change, in addition to the formation of new substance, the following changes may also happen. What are that? heat may come out, light may come out, or a radiation may also come out, may be given off or absorbed. For example, when you say burning of magnesium, there you see light coming out, dazzling light. And secondly, burning of magnesium becomes both heat and light. Sound may be produced. Example, burning of crackers. Okay. A change in smell also may take place, or a new smell may be given off. For example, burning of sulfur. Is it not? Agarbatti, for example. Sweet smell is coming. So, smell may come, and light may be given out. Is it not? Heat may come out. All this will happen during chemical change. One more is color change may also take place. Just now I gave the example of eating betel nut. A blade dipped in copper sulfate solution changes to brown color due to the formation of copper. So, copper deposits on blade. Okay, a gas may be formed. We have seen in the case of vinegar with the baking soda, carbon dioxide gas is formed. When baking soda is added to vinegar, carbon dioxide gas is given off. So, these are some of the examples of chemical reactions. Okay, and these are the changes what you observe during chemical reactions. Coming to home assignment, first question, fill in the blanks in the following statements. When carbon dioxide is passed through lime water, it turns milky due to the formation of. The chemical name of baking soda is. Changes in which new substances are formed are called dash changes. The textbook you can just note it and try to answer that. One more question, how would you show that setting of curd is a chemical change? Okay, now let us see what Bhagavan Baba says. This is a younger photo of Baba. When he was very younger, he was like this. So what he says, very important for you and I. Don't waste food. How many wasting food every day? Some will be there, correct? Don't waste, okay? God will not be happy. Don't waste time also. Time is precious. And don't waste money, okay? And don't waste energy, unnecessary talking, unnecessary thinking of some foolish things, shouting, howling, they all wastes energy. So, you remember, don't waste food, come on. Don't waste time, don't waste money, don't waste energy. Okay? So, write answers for the home assignment. Come prepared. Thank you.